Hello, new friends. I'm Alex. I was the creator of what I'm calling the Strike the Summit deck. A lot of people played around with it. It seems to have caught on. And my friend Kyle, Phoenix Hatamoto, agreed to help me demo it. So we're starting the mulligan. He got first player. I'd like to go first if I can. I'm looking pretty hard for Mitsu at the beginning. None of these other guys are that appealing as alternatives, so we'll see if he shows up. And there he is. That's a good start to us. In the conflict side, I'm really looking for Ancient Masters and Togashi Acolyte. Hurricane Punch is good because it will replace itself. The others, not that essential right now, actually. I have no doubt that I'll find them later. So yeah, I'm sending away the Void Fist. But it's just not what I need at the start of the game. And Mitsu's on Shameful, which is not wonderful, so Kyle probably won't attack there. I do have Secret Fate on Fuchi Mori. It's probably going to go Water, which is not the worst thing in the world, so I'll take Mitsu with 2. I'll let Kyle break something, and we'll see what happens from here. Auto bid 5, just fill up the hand. Okay, there's the Void Fist back, like I said. Still not seeing the monks that I want to see. So we're going to see what we can do to draw them out. I don't expect them to come out this turn, but with all the draw we're going to get from all those Keyhole, we'll almost certainly get it next turn. So I think Kyle's trying to decide how he wants to attack. Yep, he's going to go for the water. Oh, cool. We're actually going to get some Secret Fate off of this. So, no real need to defend that. We're just going to let him go for it. And the question is... So I'm already thinking about what I want to do with my next attack. He's got enough fate that he can hit me with Display of Power, so I could go for the Void Ring. That's not the worst thing in the world. Since I get another fate off here. That said, I think I would much rather defend at this point and make a strong counterattack next round. Let some more fate build up on the rings. So we'll let him do his stuff. Who knows, with all the stuff I play, might even get out, what is it called? An Indomitable Will. So he's definitely going to attack because he gets coverted out. There's really no reason for him not to do it. And there's the Void Ring. Restoration, normally it would be a good one for me to let him to break. That said, he can pre-play a bunch of stuff, so I think we're actually going to defend it to make him spend a bunch of his cards here. And we're going to try and get the 5 cards here. Okay, so Mitsu's going to defend, and first thing we're going to do is we're just going to pump him up. So that's the first Keyhole. Now it means all those Iron Foundation stances will also start drawing extra cards. He's at 7, Mitsu's at 6. Alright, there's the Acolyte, so I definitely want to keep Mitsu around for next round. He's at 9. I'm going to have a hard time getting it that high. I've got the Bonsai if I need to. I think we're just going to cycle that Hurricane Punch at this point. There's the Ancient Master. Yeah, this is going to be a good turn for me. Played 3 cards so far. Rook Resolve. So if he wins this, he gets to ready again. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. Then we're going to try and Void Fest him. So last 4 cards. I don't know if it's worth to use the Void Fest right now. So I'm winning the conflict. Let's see if we're going to draw anything more worthwhile here. That's the 5th card. Box is turned on. And we're going to get a bit of extra here. Let's take one last chance at getting the I don't think it's worth getting the Indomitable, but I would like to get those cards back in my discard pile, or in my draw. That's not a Kehoe, so I think we're going to drop the Slovenly at this point. We win, cycle all that back. The question is, who do we keep from the pile there? And I'm going to keep the Trusted Advisor. I care about the card draw right now more than the honor. Well, I think I'm going to keep both of them, actually. Might draw the Trust in the future round, but let's get the... or we might get Tranquil in the future round. Yeah, that's not bad. They could go with the Initiate to bring out Ichi. It's actually not a great combo, so we're just going to go with the Trusted Advisor. And we're going to put a couple Fate on her. I want to save some more for other things. And mostly, she's going to be here to poke. Okay, still have not drawn that Indomitable Will. So we're going to have the Advisor go and poke, see what's under that Sukune. With 11 cards in hand, he's almost certainly got Display of Power, so I don't want to go for the Firing. Earthring's not a bad one for him to use Display on. That said, we'll go for Air. If he's going to burn Display on Air, he can have it. Politics, probably use a Clarity on this. Again, just get him to burn some stuff. There's the clarity. And that's just fine. Now, I'll probably win the second ring, which is going to be an issue here. We'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Put some of those Ancient Masters on. You are still getting used to Ancient Master being used for his text, not just for Glory Fate Stealer. So let Kyle read. So I don't know what he's splashing here. Oh, Lion, right, Heroic Resolve. He's also Seeker Fire. We've seen one Fire Province, so probably not a huge surprise if he's using what Feast or Famine in this deck. Really not a big deal with like Hit with Void and Feast or Famine. That's not a great turn for me. Alright, so he's going for Shameful, which is good for me. I'm going to take out that Iron Foundation stance. Mantra Fire, I don't want him to see if I have it. And then we're going to use that Shameful. No reason not to. Probably has a court games, but at least this way we're even. So currently I'm winning, but not a whole lot I can do to get to the next conflict, so we're going to start building up Mitsu at this point. Put on the Acolyte and trigger the Acolyte. That's card 1. Nice thing about Jigoku is you can just look at the Acolyte's political bonus, and that gives you a pretty good clear idea of how many cards you've played. There's 1. There, we're going to put on this Centipede Tattoo. It's a nice cheap thing to get a buff. That's card number 2. You go home. It's card 3. Iron Foundations, another card, and it will draw me something. Oh, first Abyss, nice to see early. Card 4. And let's cycle back, see if we get the last one. No luck on that Indomitable. That's annoying. But it is card 5. Oh, that's clever. It's Cloaked of Night Me, so I can't use the box. That's really, really annoying. So now the question is, do I try and do an attack? I've got some good conflict characters. None of them have Glory. Well, I've got the Ancient Master, who I'd really rather not play for that. So I think I used the Tattooed Wanderer and make an attack. See if I can at least get something out of it. I could always Hawk Tattoo in. I think we're going to try this. So no fate. And let's see what's there. I don't want to Hawk in if he doesn't use the Shameful. Let's write that off as a loss. We'll let him ready the Prodigy, but we'll deal with that. Kyle's aware of the trick. Let's try to guess, do I have the Hawk Tattoo? Oh, seems an interesting idea. So we just went up for the straight up assassination. I'm tempted to play the Goblin now and see how that works out. So Goblin, and then I can always put a sword on him, Hawk and Mitsu if I need to. So let's give it a shot, see what happens here. So Goblin with no fate in the conflict. Well, Scavenger, but you're a Goblin. I can actually just Hawk and Mitsu and Void Fist because I'll get the free action. Again, let's see if he uses the Shameful. There we go. So Mitsu's at 7. Guys, we can definitely use the Hawk now. The bonus, and boom. That's card number 3. Okay, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. So I'm losing another province this turn. Probably the Shameful. Certainly the Shameful. Alright, Scavenger. Card number 4. Decide whether to play a character most likely. Can't do another assassination. Could Cloak of Night the Goblin. Could also Cloak of Night Mitsu. Okay, he's got his own goblin, and I can't believe I'm doing this, but screw you, goblin. Well, it looks like he's got another one here. Well, at the very least I get the fate on Mitsu, so let's do that first. Unmatched expertise. Maybe I get a let go here. Fingers crossed. Oh, now I get the Indomitable. Well, no luck there. So he's getting his discard back. Not a huge loss for me. Just annoying. Oh, so he shuffled my... He actually used his scavenger to shuffle my conflict discard pile. I think it was more of a mistake than he realizes. I'm going to redraw all of that. Right, so here's where he breaks a second province. He's going to go for fire. Dishonor Mitsu. It's the right choice. Break the shameful. Already looking at next turn. He's going to be one fate on rings now, so I'm not going to be able to get stuff from Mitsu unless I put it there. So I'm going to get rid of the Tranquil Philosopher. Try and find whether Mitsu or Togashi Initiator or Kitsuki Investigator. Someone who can get some kind of fate on the rings. Okay, honor battle. So that's a big boy now. I'm really trying to bank a lot of fate going in this next round because I want to play that second Acolyte, I want to play that second Ancient Master. I would like to find my other Goblin. By Tranquil Philosopher. I'd be worried about... I may also need to spend that Prayer Swibby soon. So Kyle's also at 3 cards. I expect he's going to win another hand. He could also be planning on just not getting anything, which is why he wanted to cycle my conflict discard pile so Mitsu couldn't use it. And I'm legitimately okay. 3, 2, 3, 4, possibly 7 counts worth of stuff to buy. I don't know if I should buy any of these guys. I think I just want the one. That's 3, I put 1 fate on him, he's 4. He spends a fate, he's 5. have 2 left for everything else. It's not wonderful. I think we just straight up pass. Now he's just like, thinking whether or not to get the Solemn Scholar. I think you should probably pass on it. He's confirming whether to get the Solemn. Now, as you go for the Solemn, he needs to get Earth Ring, which means I'm going to have to fade off the Water Ring. It is a good defense, but that also is still assuming he wins. Personally, I would pass him out, but I can see him going for it. Okay, he opted not to. Okay, we are at 5 cards. Well, that's Bangarang. Here's someone goes. Here's the other goblin. I am out of Void Fist, so I'm going to try and find one. Hurricane Punch would be nice too. It's going to go for the Water Ring, and that Mantra of Water is going to be dead in my hand. I was hoping to go for the Solemn for that reason. The reason is, I don't know if I lose the conflict with that Centipede. I think all I do is just defend this. Trying to spend some cards. So there's the Hurricane Punch. There's the Void Fist. And the first thing to do is just make sure that I don't get dishonored with a court games. Yeah. Yes, second clarity. Not really intending to make a big fight of this. see what he's got in his hand. Again, if I can get rid of some display of powers, that would be a pretty nice way to attack at this point. He might also have censures. There's a lot of stuff that could be in there. The other person, he's just trying to burn through his hand. Here's the cloud. So this point, we're either looking to get rid of censures or display of power. Probably censure, because he can't pay for display right now unless I flip something over. Yeah, it's a Cloak of Night. Court games, I really don't want to. Another heroic resolve. And there's 2 purity of spirits. Those are annoying, but nothing in the world. That Cloak of Night is actually more of a problem than anything else here. I think we're getting rid of that Cloak of Night. Okay, so his whole board is ready. I've got to go for some stuff at this point. Sukune could still be over Feast or Famine, so we're going to go for that Senpeku Saido. No. We've got to get rid of Sukune. Skills aren't going to help me break that, so I've got to go here. Yes, Feast or Famine. Oh well. It is legitimately not the end of the world. Just annoying. I expect we'll just let this break go through. Doesn't want to say that. Yep. I don't have a reason to toss anything in here. So break it. Not die. Get rid of Sukune, and we're definitely killing this guy. Finally broke a province. Because he let me. I will most likely get a second one at the end of this turn. So he's going to attack. My first plan is just to put the second Acolyte on Mitsu and start telling him. He's got a lot of skill. I expect to get significantly higher. He thinks my final province is Sacred Sanctuary, and it is, but oh, looks like I wasted that invaluable. I suppose he could have gone for hitting Resto. 5 cards in hand is not a big deal. I can scroll up and see, so I got Court Games, Heroic Resolve, Honor Battle, Purity of Spirits. Purdy probably going to Serene Warrior, hold buff enough. So he's gonna get big. I can stop this. So Kyle's questioning whether I have the stuff to defend, which I absolutely do. So I actually think the right choice from here is not to attack. I'm not sure what he has under his other provinces. So he's Seeker Fire, we've seen both as Seekers. We haven't seen Water, we haven't seen Earth yet. I would really prefer not to have to attack him. Shameful. So if he attacks, we're going to defend with Mitsu. And that's the right choice. I can't Void Fist everybody home from there. So I get 4. There's 2 people at 4. I can get total back, and he could boost that guy up to 3. So I can. Or to 4. So breaking the province is rather difficult and expensive. I'd rather not do it. It means I've got to see whatever that 4th province is. Let's see what's under here. Yeah, Manicure, that's not so bad. So I'm probably going to save Ascetic Visionary for next round, just in case he has, what's it called? Midnight Revels under the box. I'm going to want the ready up action. Alright, 6 to 16. And one of them's got 4 Glory and can be hit honored with that court gains. Seems pretty good. Here's where Mitsu goes Super Saiyan. Six, 7, 6. Let's get rid of this guy. I'm just trying to win the conflict at this point. I don't need to play a lot of cards. Here we go. It's breaking. Not a whole lot else that can be done at this point. Alright. So we win. We break another province, get a card, and take out one of his Spirit. We're definitely going to take political. I can boost military easily. We go away. We're actually going to keep the Ascetic Visionary. Never thought I would say that. We're going to get him with 2. And again, we're going to pass and just bank some fate. There's a lot of extra cards there. There's the Indomitable that I need. Okay. Did not get the Void Fist that I was looking for, but that's okay. That's okay. Got another Indomitable in the pile. Would love to be able to cycle this. If he was honored, I would have to go for the shameful. I would rather not dishonor him. At this point, though, here, Hurricane Punch, and there's the Void Fist that I need. And if he doesn't defend, I'm actually not spending a bunch of cards on this. Because when Mitsu attacks with Visionary, I can potentially spend Fate if I need to. But let's have to at least do one Hurricane Punch. It's another hole. One play. Oh, that was a mistake. Four, I believe. Gotta play one more. I don't know what I would choose if I were. Probably the Hurricane Punch would be my top choice. I made a mistake playing the Void Fist here, because the Goblin's going to cycle that. I got a bunch of other card draw, and I'm pretty good on high numbers at this point. So apparently Kyle's having trouble making the same choices. It depends a lot on what he's going to attack with. He's got another Purity of Spirit, so you can definitely honor up Hante Satori on his attack and basically get him up to a 10, or 4, 3, a lot. But Mitsu's going to get bigger. Like, that's unavoidable. It's just a question of, can I play cards? He's going to leave me too many cards to play. I think I'm going to hold on to the other go just in case there's another cloud there. So we'll probably drop a Centipede on the Ascetic Visionary. He's going to get that last. Okay, yep, I'm going to get clouded. But we'll get cycled in anyway. So he wins. We're not going to use Indomitable right now, just in case he hits us out of the box there. But we will honor Mitsu. You can just sit there, he's an 8-6. So I think they're planning on breaking Resto. Or just holding off, waiting for stuff. This would be really nice if I had Hawk Tattoo. Yep, there's the cloud. So I've got 3 Lectros in the conflict deck. I will probably draw a bunch of cards here. Hurricane Punch, 2 Iron Foundation Stances. That's at least 3 chances to draw cards. 21, it's not terrible odds. He's going to go all in on Mill. Sure that this doesn't work out well. If I get the game going one more turn, I win. Okay. That's respectable. Excuse me. I think I defend with everybody, and then I counterattack as needed. If it's Rebels, I'll get it next round. If not, well, so much the better. I knew this was under there. Yep. Oh, with both of them. And every time I play that, that's another free shrimp. So even if I get down with Rebels with that hawk tattoo, I'm fine. You know, I just want to straight up win this. He's trying to do the math that Satori gets into. Another 3 from Purity would get another 3. His ability would get another, take up to 6, box saves to 8, so he's at least up to 31. There it is. Okay. So he's going for it. There's the Void Fist I need. Probably going to let him just keep spending resources on stuff. Okay, with the Knight on Mitsu, that's annoying. Not the end of the world. Surprised he actually didn't use that earlier. $25. And we are now winning the conflict. He also had that Void Fist in hand, although Kyle doesn't know it. So whatever he does, we're going to just pop that. Suppose he could have a censure. Like, that might actually throw some things off, but not as much as you might expect. Yeah, so Kyle thought that Cliff of Night would protect, by putting Cliff of Night on Mitsu, it would stop him, but from using Void Fist. But since Void Fist doesn't actually target the monk, it just compares stats. Doesn't actually matter, just the numbers are going to be so much higher here. $11, $10, $10. We'll get rid of the 11. And there's some overwhelming force here. Yeah, so conflict ends, Mitsu doesn't bow. Here's Spirit keeps haunting. Let's see what's under the box. And we're going for Void at this point. Okay, entrenched position. Yeah, I can't lose. Let's just do one for the sake of argument. And that's the deck. Took a while to get going, but it won. So thank you for watching. See you all soon.